Hello friends. So today I like to discuss few of the very essential and very important things which are related with cloud execution. So there I have marked three of the questions here. One of the question is how things are executed or resources are provisioned in AWS or any one of the vendors cloud. It means here I like to explain you that let's say suppose that this is a cloud, this is AWS cloud or Azure or GCP. So in companies or in real scenario, how actually things are done. It means suppose that in an organization, in any one of the organization in which you are working, suppose that there is a requirement of 1000 servers. So for 1000 servers you are not going to execute 1000 times through GUI. It means you are not going to provision. It is not a good practice. It is not a good practice. It is not a good practice that you can configure all of the 1000 servers through GUI in AWS platform or Azure or GCP. So what will be the method? So in this video I will be going to explain you that how we are going to use infrastructure as a code. It means GUI is not preferable option to configure all of the 1000 servers in any one of the cloud platform. Let's say suppose that Azure, AWS and GCP. So what will be the method? The method will be infrastructure as a code. So this will be the method by which you are going to configure all of the 1000 servers in any one of your cloud platform. So okay, so infrastructure is something which is going to configure all of your 1000 servers in one go. Okay, but what will be the setup? It means there should be some setup regarding that. There should be some setup. It means some sort of setup will be there. You have to deploy some sort of setup which will deploy all of your 1000 servers through your infrastructure as a code in AWS or Azure or GCP. So in my video I will be going to explain you, I am not going to explain you about infrastructure as code, but I will be explaining you the very first configuration or very first setup of your cloud operations through which you can set infrastructure as a code. So in very first question, in very first agenda, there is how things are executed or resources are provisioned in AWS or any one of the vendors. It means it is a cloud vendor. So I will be explaining this question to you, this agenda. And second agenda is that how we can set the platform so that resources can be provisioned through infrastructure as a code. So see, this is very important question. Everybody is talking about infrastructure as a code and everything, but important thing is that first of all, let's say suppose that this is a AWS platform. We all know that AWS is a rented kind of platform. It means suppose that you don't have to provision any one of the servers physically, but you can rent from AWS. It means the services what you are using, AWS will charge according to that. So okay, it is fine that we can execute anything through infrastructure as a code, but what will be the platform? It means what will be the setup or what will be the platform, what will be the tools, what will be the software, how we are going to map all those softwares. So in this video I will be going to teach you the same thing. Okay, so infrastructure as code is secondary, but first of all we have to set up all of the tools. Let's example, suppose you are making any sort of any sort of, suppose you are cooking. So before cooking you have suppose you are cooking rice. So before cooking of rice, you have to collect all of the tools, and you have to arrange all those tools in a proper way. It means map should be in a proper way. So I will be going to show you a setup, that how you are going to set up so that infrastructure as a code can be executed, and that infrastructure of code can provision all of the servers or all of your requirement on your cloud. So our third agenda is that setting up of platform, ready to go platform for operations for cloud. So it is the same thing which I am going to discuss, which I am discussing. So friends, uh, please be connected in my second video. In that video I will be going to teach you, or I will going to explain you that how we can set up a platform so that we can execute infrastructure as a code, and so that resources can be provisioned in AWS, Azure and GCP. Thank you.